Welcome back, everybody, to the Madden 24 Los Angeles Rams franchise rebuild. Here we go. Entering the second decade of this series, year 11 begins today. And so does life without our former #1 receiver, Trevor Alford. David Jackson steps into that role, entering our first game of the season. And it's going to be a Super Bowl 67 rematch. We ended their 3-year title run. Have we now ended their dynasty? We're going to find out here today. I'm going to see if the Titans are going to be another content team just like the last 4 seasons. But after losing in last year's title game, is their run finally over? Are they done with their success? And what about us? A new look offense entering this game, a new running back, a new wide receiver too. Will they help us out? Let's go find out. Year 11 is officially underway. Here we go in week 1 against the Tennessee Titans. Return brought out up across the 30-yard line. Great job on that one. And out comes Clyde Simpson and this Titans offense. We have a fully healthy defense entering this game. The Titans will have their X-Factor wide receiver here in this one, Martin Strong. They start through the air, completing it for a gain of 10 to Holloway, who had a pretty big performance in that Super Bowl game, but all of those came late before they had a chance to really win that game. From the 41, nice one by Jerry Whitmore, 3-yard gain. They're going to keep it through the air on second down. Simpson facing pressure, and it's batted away by Jonathan Dodson. And the defense get off the field. The answer is not yet. Matt Dulong hauls it in for his first grab. That goes for 10 more. Tennessee's only touchdown in our last matchup in that Super Bowl came late in the game in the 4th quarter when it was well over. They're trying to get it in the end zone here on this opening drive. Martin Strong hauls that one in for 13 yards, and they are well in business here in Rams territory. Outside with Whitmore. He breaks a tackle and gains around 5. Another handoff on the other side, and Whitmore outraces Levy down the sideline for another big chunk. The Titans have it 11 yards out. Across the middle, and it's caught, but almost got picked off. Levy had a hand in there. But Wilkins hauls it in for 4 yards, and the Titans are putting together a very efficient opening possession. Over the middle, touchdown, Martin Strong. And Tennessee strikes first on their first drive of the season. And here we go, our first look not only at the new offense and these 2 rookies that we brought in with our 1st and 2nd round picks, but also our first look in a regular season game with Jesse Wagner rocking the X Factor. The only game we've seen so far with him was the Super Bowl game. That was his first one with the depth traits. But here we go, first play on the ground, Antonio Blackshear wearing 39, gains 4 on his first carry. We'll see how good the offensive line can be for him and whether or not holes can open up and give us some really good couple of yards without contact. He gets around 3 or 4 more here to bring up 3rd down. We've also got BJ Traynor now as the starter, and he has not been the best run blocker or the best, catching traffic kind of a guy. But hoping for him to step up in a big way as a starter this season. 4 runs to start the day for the offense, trying to get Blackshear established here on the ground. And now another carry. This time it's Perry Kaysen to the outside. He gains 3 to bring him another 3rd and short. We're going to finally throw it. Great protection for Wagner, and it's complete over the middle to Antonio Blackshear. We knew that he would be a great guy to throw it to through the air because he is a receiving back first and foremost, and he shows it off here. Trips bottom of the screen on 1st and 10. Wagner slings it to his new wide receiver 1, David Jackson, entering his 3rd full season with the Rams. And his 4th in total. It's been about half a year after a trade deadline trade a couple years back. Coming over from Kansas City. He makes that grab as well to bring up another 3rd and shorts. Already had a couple of these converted. Can we keep the drive alive on 3rd and 2? Blackshear did not get a good block. And now he's injured on like the 5th play of the game. No way. Well, his injury rating is not the highest. We knew that coming in, and we're already seeing potential problems with it. The Douglas field goal is up and good. We're on the board. The Titans will start their next possession from their 18-yard line after a much worse return this time around. 1st and 10, Tennessee. And at the feet of Dulong, incompletes from Simpson. Rams bring 4 right back to Dulong for a short gain. And on 3rd and 7, pressure coming, and Warren Terry brings Simpson down for a big sack. And that will force a 3-and-outs. Great job. He just completely bulldozed their right guard. If you look down below, the Niners lead the Lions 14-0. They're on track to get off to a 1-0 start this season. Here's our second drive. Nice cutback by Perry Kaysen, fighting through defenders to get the first down. Tennessee showing pressure. They still bring 5, and the pass is incomplete for Martez Kyle. Kyle and McComb will have bigger roles this year, so neither of those guys has stepped up. We still have yet to see Deontay McCoon, our first-round receiver that we drafted. But there's B.J. Traynor for a gain of 9, and that will end this first quarter. Rams down by 4, but driving in Titans territory. We flip fields, and we got 3rd and 1 from the 38. We're going to throw it. It is caught by Traynor after getting laid out by Hall. And look at this. Wagner now in the zone. It's caught by Kyle this time. You get half the yardage needed. Rips top of the screen. Now keep it through the air. It's intercepted. That's Emmanuel Forbes. And he's gone. Unless Kaysen can catch him, which he can't. Pick 6, Emmanuel Forbes. He had 2 off Wagner in the Super Bowl, and neither was returnable. But all these months later, in the rematch, he brings it home. An off-target throw, threw it behind Martez Kyle. You just can't make that mistake. Well, we have put ourselves in a hole now after a promising drive. We give them a 2-score lead, and now pressure's coming. Wagner somehow got rid of it after breaking the first tackle. Wow. Gonna hand it off on 2nd down. There's a hole for Blackshear. 1st down and more up across our 40-yard line. 35 yards on 6 carries to open the game for him. We're going to hand it off. This is David Jackson in the game. Only 1 yard on that carry. Deep drop back on 2nd down. He has to dump it off for Blackshear to prevent a sack. 7 for 10 through the air, 44 yards, plus the pick 6 for Wagner. 3rd and 6 from the 48. You've got McCollum top of the screen. Wagner over the middle. It's called in by Antonio Blackshear. And down below, the Cardinals take a touchdown lead over the Texans. So they're in front there. Not sure what is going on with the Seahawks. I think they play later on this week. But a nice game right there again for Blackshear, man. Really impressive first half for him. Outside, Jackson has enough for a first down. Another quick throw. Martez Kyle hangs on. Gain of 8. I don't think McCoon has had a single target so far, but now he does between the hash marks. And a first down with Matt Moorhead down for the count for Tennessee. Five-man rush from the Titans. David Jackson, gain of 4. Wagner delivers, and it's a touchdown for the rookie running back. The halfback wheel worked to perfection for Antonio Blackshear, and he's in the end zone for our first touchdown this season. We're back within 4. That's a pretty big drive to get Wagner's confidence back. We're doubling them in yards, but we're down by 4 because of the pick 6. 14-10. Tennessee takes over. Simpson dumps it facing pressure. Really good throw. Daniel Levy showing blitz, but he sags off, and the pass is dropped on the outside. Titans trying to avoid 2 straight 3-and-outs. Simpson facing pressure again, way off the mark. Not even sure who he was going for there, but it was not close. Look at that, man. Blackshear, 6 yards per carry, doing a great job on the ground and through the air. He's doing exactly what I want him to be. He's got to be a workhorse guy to get a lot of touches. Our next drive starts from the 31. Quick throw in traffic, picked off. I don't know what Wagner was thinking. This was just an ill-advised throw, and the Titans get it right back. Tony Cooper had this delivered right to him. I mean, just such a bad idea. Literally every season, this guy has thrown at least 1 pick in week 1. I don't know why he's like this, but it keeps on happening. And now Jerry Whitmore, full head of steam, and a first down. He's averaging 10 yards per carry, I guess. Cool. So 2 Wagner mistakes are going to lead to points regardless, unless our defense forces a turnover here on this possession, but I doubt that's going to happen. We're inside the red zone. Simpson has time and wide open. Holloway inside the 5 and spun down at the 1. While the Niners take a 21-0 lead over the Lions down below. Titans knocking on the door. Trying to put up their 3rd touchdown of the half, but they can't get in. Tackled from behind. Jonathan Dodson saves the touchdown. Out of the warning. Whitmore the tailback. Play fake. And it's in there. Touchdown, Matt Dulong. Our defense has already allowed twice as many touchdowns than the Super Bowl. And our quarterback has already matched his pick total from that game. But this time, both have led to touchdowns for Tennessee. And that's been the difference in this game, those picks. Well, could be up right now, like 17-7 or something, but here we are, down by 11 points in week 1. And all thanks to costly mistakes by QB1, who's on that franchise tag. We're $65 million. BJ Traynor, gain of 8. We're going no huddle, trying to tack on some points prior to halftime. We do get the ball to start the second half, which will help us out a little bit, but only if we can get the ball either through the uprights or in the end zone on this possession. Up to our 38. Wagner back in the zone, but he can still throw picks despite being in it. And Martez Kyle has to go up for it. 6-yard gain on that one. They sag off pressure, and it's batted away, trying to go for Kyle. McCoon, top of the screen on a crucial 3rd and 4. Wagner over the middle for Kyle. A yard shy, and we're going to punt. And Tennessee might have time to get in field goal range before the break. Great punt, though, by Lauderdale. And that is going to take us to halftime after this handoff, which goes nowhere for Whitmore. We're going to halftime, down 21-10. If we clean up these mistakes and can just put a drive together to start this 3rd quarter, then we're back in this ball game. An update with Houston at Arizona, and the Texans have tied things up. Joey Simpson, I guess, still the quarterback in Arizona, but I thought they drafted somebody to come in and replace him, but I guess not yet. We saw this game, and now it's a 24-0 lead for the Niners. 1 for 6 for Quinn and Gales. And Roberts, the new quarterback over in San Francisco, is having a monster first-half performance. And here is the Seahawks game. They end up taking down Michael Moreland's Bears 27-21 behind their new quarterback, C.J. Stroud. So it looks like at least them and the Niners are going to be 1-0. It's not looking great for us. Don't want to start 0-1 like 75% of our previous seasons. Is the Week 1 curse in full swing once again? They got a whole nother half to play. Let's find out. Starting from our 20-yard line, Wagner still in the zone. He's got to help us out eventually through the air. But a nice run by Blackshear to get us started. Gonna hand it off. Kaysen outside, trying to get between tacklers. 3rd and short coming up. Blackshear, the tailback. He'll get the handoff, but he loses a yard. And we go 3 and outs to open the half. Well, we're going to ask our defense to get a stop here, because if they don't, I doubt we're going to win this ball game. 2 minutes gone here in the 3rd quarter. They're going to start through the air. Gain of 5. Simpson slings it to Dulong. Short gain of 3. And on 3rd and 2, they're going to keep it through the air over the middle, and it's a first down. Already across midfield. It's another short throw. Holloway reaches across for a gain of 9. Play action on 2nd down. And caught. It's Dulong inside the Rams 30. Simpson 16 for 20 through the air. We're not getting many pass breakups from this secondary or these linebackers right now. They're all open. More play fake. And 5 more yards. It's a completely different passing game for this Titans offense here in this game versus the Super Bowl, but it's picked off by Richards. A huge pick inside the 10. Please tell me that he was in bounds. I'm pretty sure he was. Just out of reach for his receiver. We finally got a play from our defense. Yep, that's definitely a pick. Trying to go for Holloway. And we finally pull one back. The offense has to put a drive together here. You cannot go 3 and out. You cannot give this ball back without scoring. We're starting through the air. It's hauled in. Not even sure who that is. Number 2? I'm not familiar. Oh, that is the new tight end, Joaquin Estes, who's backing up BJ Traynor. It looks like a wide receiver out there, to be honest with you. Nice run here by Perry Kaysen to move the sticks. There's already less than 5 minutes left here in this 3rd quarter, man. Where has the time gone? I have no idea. 4.9 per carry so far in this game for Blackshear through 10 runs. Arizona leads 14-7 now over Houston. And we lose yardage on this handoff to bring up 3rd down and 8. Can we just move the ball? We're just not looking too great out there right now. Wagner has all kinds of time and eventually just throws it away when he had a man open right there. Dude, I don't understand what he's doing here. This just gets worse and worse, man. They're going to start from the 50. What am I watching here, man? We're getting completely shelled out here. Literally. We can't do anything on offense. And the defense is just being put in horrible situations time and time again. Like our defense might have to score to get us back in this game. Deep shot, broke it up for Holloway. George Vance in coverage. A crucial 3rd and 10. Simpson over the middle, picked off again. He overthrew Martin Strong. We could not take advantage of our last pick, but now we got back-to-back picks. Can we score off this one? You cannot let turnovers go to waste. The Titans didn't, so we definitely can't. You gotta make the most of their mistakes. We start from the 42-yard line on this possession. Outside, incomplete for McCoon. He still only has the 1 reception for 8 yards that came, I think, back in the 2nd quarter. Pressure coming, and Wagner doesn't get rid of it. Loss of 9. And this drive is about to end again. Unreal, man. We've just played a completely flat offensive game. And Wagner once again throws it away. This is getting increasingly more frustrating as the game goes on. 2 to play here in the 3rd quarter. And we're just going to ask for a defense to, I guess, make a bigger play than just a pick. I guess a pick 6 is going to need us, or is going to be needed by us to win this game. Nice tackle there by Quincy Basnights. Loss of a few for Jerry Whitmore to bring up 3rd down. Got to get off the field here. Simpson, tracked down by Basnights. Loss of 11. The Titans go 3 and out. What more can this defense do? What more? We're pretty much starting from the same spot as our last drive. Just shy of the 40. 16 seconds to go in the quarter. Wagner dumps it off. 7-yard gain for Traynor. And that will take us to the 4th quarter. Still trailing by 11. We've had our chances, just have not made the most of them. I've not seen David Jackson get open a whole lot. McCoon only has the 1 grab. Can somebody step up and get open? Incomplete. Going for Traynor. That brings up 3rd down. Wagner finds Jackson. He hangs on. And now we're in the scariest part of the field for this Rams team. No man's land is the last place you want to be, even if you're moving the ball down the field. Gonna hand it off. Blackshear gets a hole. And now we're in field goal range. Wagner has time. And a first... Never mind. Dropped by Traynor. Yep, it's just unreal. Unreal. He had the ball for like 2 seconds. 3rd and 4 from the 37. Nobody right now is stepping up and giving us a chance besides our rookie running back. Pressure off the edge. Wagner breaks the sack and finds Jackson wide open inside the Titans 15. That ability where he breaks those sacks is absolutely huge. He's already broken 2 of them in this game. From the 11, Wagner over the middle has Jackson for 3. Now we hand it off. Blackshear met at the 5. We just love these 3-yard plays, huh? We just can't get enough of these 3 4-yard gains, and that's it. 3rd down and 3. Wagner over the middle. Incomplete. McCoon couldn't hang on. We just can't put the ball in the end zone, can we? This field goal only makes it an 8-point game, so we cannot allow a single score more or else we're going to lose. Asking a lot of our defense like always. We have 80 more yards on offense than them, and we're still probably going to lose this game. Crossbody throw. How did he complete that? Are you serious, man? From the 42, another drop back. Simpson has a man open over the middle. It's Whitmore for 5. On 2nd down, they're going to give it to Whitmore, and he's got enough to move the chains again. This is turned into a really disheartening performance, man. 13 points only thanks to our quarterback's mistakes, and here we are with about half the quarter left to play. The Titans are about to make it a 2-score game if they get like 7 yards closer. Back to the air. Simpson throws it away. That'll stop the clock. Huge 3rd down right here for our defense. A stop will force a punt, and we're not going to get one. Martin Strong up to our 21-yard line. And really just the second good drive allowed by our defense, and that's all the Titans need to win this game. We're showing pressure on 1st down. It's a delayed give to Whitmore. He gets nothing. Got 4 minutes to play. Simpson wide open. Strong's in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. This game's over. .401 on the clock, and this is just one of the worst games in quite some time from our quarterback. We have not seen him play this poorly, I don't think, in any game at all last year, except for maybe the Bills game in Week 15, but that's it. This is not what you want to see to open the year from your offense. Not at all. But the running back at least is doing his best. Blackshear's played very well. But I've not seen McCoon get involved hardly at all. BJ Traynor dropped a couple of passes. David Jackson's been getting the ball a lot. This one almost got picked off the tip. On 4th and 2, we are going to stay out there. We kind of have to. Down by 15. We just can't move the ball, man. Can't move the ball. Over the middle, and he overthrew his receiver. Amazing. Yep. That's the kind of day it is. Even if we won this exact game last year in Week 1 and against this team in the Super Bowl, I am getting real sick and tired of always coming out flat in Week 1. Every single season. Except for last year, I guess. We stink it up in the first week. Every time. I've had enough. An absolutely pitiful showing. It was dominance from the opening drive from Tennessee, but we never had a chance to win because of our quarterback. The guy that just got X Factor was in the zone when he threw both INTs. How does that make any sense? In the zone, and you throw a pick 6. In the zone, you throw a pick right afterwards, and we lose the game. They score over half their points. 17 of their 31 points came off of Wagner and Rams turnovers. You cannot win when you only score 13 points and you give them 17 free ones. That's just not how it works. Completely unimpressed by the entire offense, save for the running back Antonio Blackshear, who scores through the air, 51 yards on the air and 56 yards on the ground. And Wagner once again takes too many sacks. You don't get enough pressure that we needed. The defense played their best, but we're given no chance. It's the same story time and time again. Every loss is the exact same. And so is every week one. Wagner almost always throws multiple picks on the first week of the season. He did the exact same thing last year, and we still won the game. This year, not so much. And somehow, after one reception, Deontay McCoon has an upgrade point. He's got to get more open, man. He had 2 targets, only hauled in one of them, for 8 yards only. How can we get our number 1 receiver, our first-round receiver, involved on the offense? What will it take for Wagner to throw the ball to this guy? We're going to go with physical. Hopefully get some better catch in traffic. We got +1. And we have the benefit of being the only NFC West team to lose week 1. Great starting point. That's awesome. We're going to face the Lions in week 2, who just got absolutely demolished 31-7 by the Niners. But we also just got our asses handed to us too. So both teams trying to bounce back after a very rough week 1. We're going to have to watch this game because after that performance, we can't just sim a game. We face the Niners in week 5, the Seahawks for the first time in week 9. So, no shortage of tough games, I guess, this year. The Giants are also on here. Not really sure how good our division will exactly be overall this season, but a lot of these teams on this schedule were playoff teams last year, including the Colts, the Buccaneers, the Packers. So, it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be even more difficult with 0-1 starting points. Out of all the players to have their worst performance in a game, how is it that the best player on the offense, the quarterback at a 91 overall, X-Factor dev trait, how is he the one that is the worst player on the offense through 1 week? Like, come on. Like, I get, obviously, most of the pressure, most of the offensive ability comes from him, but come on, man. You just got X-Factor. You're telling me that you can't not throw a pick while you're in the zone? What will it take? He's thrown 6 picks in his last 3 games, playoffs included. What are we going to do if this continues? I don't know, but here we are. There's plenty of quarterbacks in the draft again, at least on paper. So I am going to once again spend some time scouting them, because if we can draft a quarterback that actually wants to play here, I'm saying goodbye to Wagner, no doubt about it, because one, he is going to be asking for way more than he actually wants because he does not have interest in coming back, which means that we're going to be shelling out like 70 mil a season just to bring him in and throw a couple of picks a game. If we can find somebody that can, avoid interceptions in the draft, and we can free up a lot more cap room to bring in bigger playmakers on the offense to get a similar level of quarterback play like we did in this week 1 game, then why would you want to spend 65 or more on a quarterback? I don't see why. You got at least 4 round 1 quarterbacks in this draft. We'll go over them once we get more info. But we're going to end the episode here. Just a horrible showing. Never gave our defense a shot. And now we're 0-1 because of it. I'll see you guys in week 2 against Detroit. Peace out.